Kia ora koutou katoa. Hello, this is Lesley Ormsby, and I am doing the readings now for Scorpio for the month of December. Well, I'm going to be doing it mid-December, of course, so it's the 12th of December today, 2019, and these will go through to mid-January 2019, 20, sorry. Oh, man, God, 2020, I had a blinking thought, eh? So, anyway. So we're looking, we're around mid-January, so I'm hoping to get the January ones ready, start on them the week before and get them out by the 1st of January, so we'll see how we go. Things just seem to be happening lately, and it seems to be more that I'm ending up doing them from mid-month to the following mid-month. So anyway, we're just rolling with it because that's the way shit rolls at the moment with me and with the way Spirit are working with me. So what else can I do? And anyway, I won't, because I was just going to started carrying on with the reading, because you may have been finding that for you. It's like you have had to that's just the way shit rolls, but you're learning from it, is what Spirit is saying. You may be pondering, like, what is going on? What the heck just happened there? Don't force it, okay? So don't force, what you thought you were going to do. Don't force it and try and do that, because it's just like, you're just going to end up kicking yourself up the backside, because it's not going to work, And then for others of you, it may be obviously it's for some of you, it may be the complete opposite. You're just going to go and run with it, and have fun with it, and not see for the lack of a better word, negative side of it. So it's just like shit happens and shit rolls. It's just things happen. So there's good stuff and there's not so good stuff that's been happening, but at the end of the day, it's like you will still get a learning out of it, so it's not getting too heckled up about it. So, and I'm just hearing you use, are really normally pretty okay with stuff and not getting too down on it if it doesn't go quite right. Well, not all the time is what they're saying, but sometimes, a lot of the time, there's that feeling, there's that composure about you that just parks it to the side, and it's and internalize it to some degree, but not to take it too deep or too far. Okay, sometimes it's and they're just talking about speaking. Some of you may have been holding back from talking to somebody or somebodies about their manner. Okay, so or things that they have done that it's like their manner. Okay. And it may mean there may be some disharmony around you because of some decisions that you're going to make. And that's okay, because at the end of the day, there's, I'm hearing a greater, bigger picture there that this person or persons are not listening to, okay? So it's almost like they have to go. But then, and then for some of you, it's you may be bringing somebody in, okay? And speaking to somebody about, letting go so you can help, okay, in some way or form. So my hand's been rubbing. I've been wanting to rub my hands together and feeling, and I'm feeling it itchy and along the side. So some of you may have, I'm feeling back or spine or something going on there. And it's just feeling in hip, okay, but also I'm just there in my heart chakra in here, for some reason they're tingling and they're wanting to send lots of love and healing energy out to some of you who may be watching this video, and if you're one of those, it may mean that you may need to go to water, have a swim, or sprinkle yourself with water just to clear your energy, or visualize your having, even if you're in the shower and you're visualizing a waterfall coming over you, just to clear your energy, to zhuzh you up a bit. And also they're talking about grounding, okay? Grounding, I mean, I know you're an earth sign, Capricorn, but holy cow, they're talking about grounding. Oh no, sorry, not Capricorn. I've gone on to, that's who I'm doing next, Scorpio, sorry. So actually, you may the fact that I'm, brought that up, you may have somebody who's a Capricorn that's maybe that's around you that is connected to you, where you may be needing to have that talk to. So that's really interesting, because I know I'm doing Scorpio, so it may be that you're needing to, water that earth person, help that earth person, and Capricorn or earth sign. I'm hearing Capricorn, but there may be a Virgo in there as well, that's needing some help as well, just to earth them, because there's something going on there. Anyway, some sort of healing energy. Okay. Anyway, it's about lifting energies. Okay. Anyway, so moving on from that. So first of all, before I really get started, thank you for watching this video, and I'll just invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm looking in, obviously trying to build it up. So, but if these resonate with you, please give me a thumbs up. And we'll like it. A thumbs up if you're on my YouTube channel. If you're watching this on my YouTube channel, please give it a thumbs up if it resonates. I always like to, I just curious sometimes about how if people are getting the messages in that. Or leave a comment. I mean, if it doesn't resonate with you, it doesn't resonate with you. So I'm not going to be able to cater for everybody. These are general reads. So if it does resonate, wonderful. If it doesn't, there are others out there who are on the YouTube or Facebook, and they do wonderful work as well. They may have something there that more resonates with what is going on with you. The other thing is that as you can, for those who are new, I'm not a tarot reader, so I don't use tarot cards. I use a variety of oracle cards that come to me in some way or form. And these reads are suitable for, sun, moon, rising, or some people call it ascending, and maybe even Venus. So now that I've said Venus, there may be some information that comes through there, okay, for you. I think that's all I need to do, and I just need to carry on with the reading. I keep saying reading because it's a habit. So there may be some habits that you're needing to break or change or adapt, or something, a part of it is like, because I'm just saying cut out or just like halve it, but it's like toned down, okay, or take away, it's like there's something about decreasing that. Interesting way of putting it. So there's a lot of moments that that will probably be happening around you in this mid-December through to mid-January, because I feel like there's a lot of changes, people coming into your life, people going out of your life, people moving, that sort of thing, sort of shifting around and sifting out as we got. And there'll be a lot of changes for you personally, in the sense that, like work-wise, I feel like some of you have been like, there's something, I've just got that belch there, and I'm thinking something's not sitting right with you at work. It's like you're ready to move, change, whether it's, move. Some of you are wanting to get the heck out. Some of you and move on to doing something different, like a business for yourself. Some of you are more looking for new employment, but going up the ranks, as per se, or across the board. And others of you, I think a good portion of you are like looking at like major changes, like doing something completely different even. And that's bloody cool. So I'm just gonna, I've been shuffling the Sacred Web deck that I have. And the first card that falls out is Charity. Firstly, the first thing that comes to mind is like, you're not a bloody charity case. So but it's one thing to help people, or help people they're talking about, but you're not a bloody charity case, is what they're saying. So it's finding that balance, because there's the number 33 that's connected to this cow. Cows are beautiful, aren't they? Aren't they amazing? They give so much to us in the way, they just have this beautiful energy. I feel they do anyway. And they provide so much goodness for us, with the milk, and it turns into something else. So it's like, this is what, you know, this giving nature that I get from cows anyway. That it's just me, I know, but hey. So, but the word charity is connected to that. Okay. And this is about balance because there's 2 3s. If I'm looking at numerology and the way that I read numerology, it is, you know, 3s are about balancing. Balancing and finding that pivotal point, you know, like, you know, with, when you're seeing something, there's a point and, you know, and it's got balancing on that pivotal point. That's when we find that's balance. When we've got that sort of balance and it's in our heart chakra or in our heart, that is really amazing place to be. That's where I strive to be anyway, where I am most of the time. Okay, so something here is coming back or is being returned to you. Okay, this beautiful bumblebee. Okay, it's like I'm really looking at the pollen. Okay, that's on this bumblebee's legs. Look it up, and it's like something is being returned to you. There's a returning in energy. There's a returning in favor. You know, and this comes back to this charity thing. It's like what, you know, what you have given and what you have put out there, and the way that you have helped people or helped, you know, and you know, and also there's something coming back. And this is the message is to make sure that you help yourself. Okay, looking at yourself first and foremost this Christmas, and let people do shit for you. You know. Let them do it for you, and you know you've done a lot. You've worked on yourself a lot this year and even last year. Okay, so there's a big turnaround or a big change that's coming, a big decision that you're going to be making. But something has come around, is returning to you, and that's really amazing. And I feel like, it's in abundance. Okay, an abundance of love, and people are like going to be saying things to you, and it's like to you, and it's like, but they're going back to you, you know. Speaking up and being, you know, being truthful to yourself, okay, not over-giving, finding that balance, but something because of all the love, and you give with love, something is definitely coming back. That's pretty way cool. And then here, there's this koala bear. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it gorgeous? And it's grounding. And wherever you are, I feel like you are grounded wherever you are, and you won't be moving. That's endearment with that. Endearment. What am I getting from endearment? So the number 9 and this is number 19 in the deck, and I'm just feeling like really like quiet and still and peaceful, and just wanting to like peruse around, like look around and see what's happening, and that's it. Okay, so it's a time of rest for you, and there's a lot of endearment that will be coming your way, and that's like part of the returning is like people, energy, things, you know, will just come to you because of how you are. Okay. Well, see that, feel that silence, feel that peace, feel that calm. So there we go. And this one here is the whale. There's a whale. Oh no, a dolphin. Sorry, what am I saying? A whale. There must be a whale that's around. So I'm calling it a whale for now. But they've got unity. So with endearment, it's like, you know, one is about being one with all. And like I was saying before, it's like being one with all, one with yourself as well. And for the greater good of all is what I'll keep hearing as well. But it's also about new beginnings as well. So new beginnings for you is definitely coming up for you. So an endearment is about there's some sort of completion that is happening like right now, and it's coming. You're coming into some new beginning. So there's like all around in all aspects of your life, there's some sort of new beginning that's happening that will affect all aspects of your life, which is pretty way cool. And then unity, 4. There's 44 in the deck. 4, you know, is about security and foundation. And you have found that. You are finding, some of you are still finding that, but you're nearly there and you're feeling more comfortable with it. So it's about security, foundation in life, you know, and when we're seeing that and feeling it and believing it, it's like we know we're there. So it's about, that is about security. Wow. In abundance, that one. I just kind of like, I'm feeling like really calm and at peace, and it's like wondering, okay, what next? How am I going to do that? Yeah, but you already know. You already know, so it's just like, now it's just waiting in the sense of allowing things to just unroll. Keeping on doing what you've got to do, but letting things unroll. Holy shit, all these cards fell out, and I don't feel like they're the right ones. I'm just going to have a quick look. Okay, so what are the messages from these energy oracle cards that Scorpio, that would be helpful for Scorpio for this month of December, mid-month of December, 12th of December through to mid-January 2020. Okay, it'll be interesting to see what falls out. And it'll be interesting, and it's kind of like, for you even, it'll be interesting to see what happens, what falls out for you as well. So there's a lot of things going on, a lot of love, and for those who I'm talking to, you've entered, and it's like, oh, there we go, action. Okay, there's a lot of action, a lot of love, and a lot of action. So I don't, this card, I hope you can see it. It's a little bit dark in here. I need to close the curtains. So there's some action, and that's got 1 in it as well. And so new beginnings, so it's about taking and creating. 7 is about creating and learning about yourself, or creation, sorry, and learning about yourself, you know, knowing yourself in a different, and, because whatever age group we are, we're always evolving and learning about ourselves, and because things happen in life, so we review things every now and then. So therefore there are changes that are happening around us. We learn something new about ourselves. So this one is the second chakra, which is our solar plexus, which sits across basically our hip area, is the way I'm going to explain it, for those of you who are unfamiliar with the chakras. But in the color orange is associated with that, and it's about self-nurturing, self-love, and all those sorts of things to do with it. It's also about because as you can imagine, that's where all our sexual organs are as well. So there may be some things that are needing to be healed around that area. So you may need to do some healing with that. Wearing lots of orange really helps. I love that's one of the things I like to do. But also, this is number 36 in the deck, and number 3 is about balance again. It's finding balance in your life, in pretty much all areas. And all areas of our life, but it just starts to unfold. And you will find that balance is about looking at that. But number 6, 36. So number 6 is about, our service, service to humanity. Okay. Basically, and how we serve. And you do that. You've done that, but now it's time to take some time out for you. Okay. To heal yourself, to nourish yourself, to put yourself first for once, Oh, see, down out, there we go. And there, look. Yin and yang, balance again, finding that balance. That's what it's all about this month for you. Attachment, letting go, detach from that which does not serve you, okay? And that's 5. That's about energy again. So that's energetically allowing, we can attach to things or not, okay? So it's up to us to make that choice. And community, okay? That number 7 is the card that's great, and that's about creating again, creating oneself, creation of oneself, studying oneself, learning about oneself again, because things change and we change, and like I just said, things happen in life, and so we end up like, we're not the same person. I'm not the same Lesley I used to be. Funny. And some people will be saying, thank God for that. And some people will be saying, you are who you are. And we are who we are. There's always that essence of us, that who we are. But yourself, there is, as we grow, we're not, when we're 21, we do different things differently. We think of things about things differently. And then when we're 33, well, that's a bit different. A lot of us, I know for me, I've had children, relationships and things like that. It's like, wow. So, now I'm 55. So obviously now I've got grandchildren. So watching my kids grow and all these things have happened to me in my life. So it's kind of, it's pretty amazing. Some of it's been sad, some of it's been not. So that's where they're coming from with that. We learn about ourselves, and our moods and our strengths and our weaknesses change. Anyway, these are Archangel Raphael's cards that with some messages and words of wisdom that he has created. No, we're just wanting a couple of cards, 1 or 2 cards, please, that come out, not half the damn deck. Okay, just 1 or 2 cards, please, that one there. Okay, so this one's come out before. Amethyst, rose quartz, clear quartz, or selenite would be either one of those quartzes. Crystals would be really helpful to help find or keep you balanced. So clear quartz is a really nice one as well, because it's good to help. I find I use it mainly for clearing energy, or clearing my mind and my energy. So I'm keeping myself more centered, cleared, and clear and focused on what I'm doing. Okay, this is a nice big piece of a clear quartz, this one. And this one is a really nice piece of, amethyst as well. So, and then here's a rose quartz. That's a smaller piece. I like mine more raw cut, but I do like the polished ones as well. And this one is a piece of selenite as well. You can get these, in wands or bigger pieces like that. This one I love it. I love all my crystals. I can't really say that I have a favourite one really, because they're all amazing, when we most need them. That's why. Now a message from Archangel Michael is coming through. Okay, he just wants to say something, of course, because I've been drawn to do these. So, okay. Shuffling and a card. Oh no, that's not it. It's gone back in. Okay, a card for. No, not all of those. That doesn't feel right. So you may be finding yourself, going, because these cards are with this waiting, or things, like waiting for the clue, or waiting for the information, waiting for something to happen, or waiting, not necessarily bad, by the way, before you get you can make your move, as per se. So I'm just going to shuffle it this way. So, yeah, it's like you may be waiting for, for some news. That's what I'm trying to say, for some news about something. So just, be patient, okay? Oh, it's shuffling. Okay, that card feels right. Protection. So there seems to be that you may need some protection around you, as in like energy protection, so, or boundaries. And they're also saying, because I don't normally do, I scratch my ear, so I'm just hearing too. So listen to through somebody's trying to talk to you, okay, or tell you something. And for some of you, I feel like it's a father energy, father figure. So listen. And So you may not always hear. I don't always hear the messages. It comes in the form of listening. Hearing is like in my mind, in that sort of sense. So it may come that way, the messages. So don't think it has to come through like sound, like you can hear me talking, or we can hear each other, talking that way. So okay, one card, please. Oopsie daisy. Here we go. There it is. Surround yourself with loving energy. Music, colour, people, places, animals, whatever. Okay, always keep yourself in that space. Some of you, will get that totally. So anyway, that's all I have for you for this mid-December to mid-January mid-December 2019 through to mid-January 2020. I still find that a little bit tricky to say, as you can tell. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. So have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I know I will be, so it's like thinking positive, thinking forward, always. Okay, God bless you, and I'll see you soon. Oh, keep moving the mouse.